Dhammapad, verse 9. A person who accepts kashai garb, clothes of a monk, without leaving raga or malice, and is devoid of truth and restraint, does not have the right to accept the religious garb or to wear it. While residing at the Jetwana monastery in Savatthi, the Buddha spoke this verse with reference to Devdatta. Once the two chief disciples Sariputta and Mahamoglan, each with the retinue of 500 monks, took leave of the Buddha and went from Jetwana to Rajgriha. The residents of Rajgriha started donating them in groups of 2, 3 and more. Venerable Sariputta explained to them the glory of charity. If a person himself gives alms but doesn't urge another to give, that man receives the blessing of wealth in future lives, but not the blessing of retinue or family. Another person who does not donate himself but inspires others to donate, he receives the blessings of retinue in the future births but not the blessing of wealth. Third, a person who neither gives alms nor urges others to give, that man neither gets the blessing of retinue nor any wealth. He is forlorn and destitute. In contrast, the fourth type of man is the one who gives charity himself and inspires others to donate as well. Such a person in 100 states of existence, in 1,000 states of existence, in 100,000 states of existence receives both the blessings of wealth and the blessing of retinue. Hearing the glory of charity, a sensible man thought that the glory of charity is great and non-perishable. Why not invite monks for food? Thinking this, he invited the monks for food at his residence the next day and wandered from house to house and took donations from the people so that the food arrangements could be done right. For the alms giving, someone handed over a valuable piece of cloth worth 100,000 to the organizers of the alms giving ceremony. The rich person instructed them, if there is a shortage of funds in organizing food donations, then sell this precious cloth and make up the remaining shortfall with that money. And if there is no such shortage, then offer the cloth to any of the monks they thought fit. The event was organized properly. There was no shortage of anything and the cloth was to be offered to one of the monks. Since the two chief disciples visited Rajgriha only occasionally, the cloth was offered to Devdatta, who was the permanent resident of Rajgriha. Devdatta cut it into two, fashioned it, dyed it, put one part on as an undergarment and the other as an upper garment and wore it. When people saw him wearing his new robe, they said, "This robe does not befit Devdatta but does befit the Venerable Sariputta." When the Buddha came to know about this, he said, "Monks, this is not for the first time Devdatta has worn robes unbecoming to him. In a previous state of existence also, he wore robes which did not befit him." Saying so, he told the above verse. The stained cloth is a symbol of purity for the Buddhists. He holds as sacred and holy the specially prepared monk's robe. The biggest problem in the spiritual world today is that the protector of religion is dividing the society by playing on the weaknesses of the general public in the name of conservation of religion. This is definitely not acceptable. The difference between their words and actions is a root cause of unrest and conflict in today's human society. Religion has become a means of living a life of luxury for them. The fault lies not only with the religious men but also with the public. The layman goes to the religious institutions for personal self-interest, not for the development of spirituality, such as the problem of family, husband-wife, profits in business, attainment of children, manhood, getting rid of diseases, etc. It is not necessary for the public that the preacher should be spiritual, but for them, he should be rich, beautiful, can attract more people with his eloquence. This is the criteria of spiritual master. Whereas Buddha has said that a person who is suffering from ignorance, craving and aversion, etc., does not have the right to wear the dress of religion. Staying in the spirit of truth, self-control, benevolence, etc. is the criteria to wear the clothes. If you want to know the precious thoughts of Dhammapada and bring it to life, then please subscribe to our channel. May all beings be well and happy.